So what's your advice for a guy living in the West that wants to have a family? He's early 30s right now.
Sure, I'll tell you what to do. Get a little bit of money, get on a plane, fly to South America, find a girlfriend, have a child, fly back to America. When she says she wants to move to America, say no. Work, go visit, be a family man when you can be a family man. Do not face the fear of divorce rate. Keep your freedom, live your good life, and be fine without worrying about losing the house, getting destroyed financially, and paying all your money away in child support. You can go to parts in Northern Africa, you can go to Asia, go over there and have your family and protect yourself. That's what you should do, because anything else is going to end up with you financially decimated or desperate in a sexless marriage. That's the unfortunate reality of the Western world. It's shit.
If somebody was to say to you, you get this question wrong, I'm going to take something away that you love. How many of y'all out there would say, you really going to go with what you believe in? If Black Lives Matter worked, then how's this shit still going on then?
If it worked.
If it worked. If the NAACP was actually legitimate in law, why still problems keep happening with so-called Negro black color people?
If black was a nation, why we ain't got reparations? Reparations means to repair a nation. Is black a nation? Is African American a nation? If Barack Obama was the first black president,
he never said he was black.
You would have reparations, right?
That if thing and I feel like.
Well, I believe.
Man.
Men and women are not equal. A woman that's a pothead is not the same as a man that's a pothead. A woman that wants to go ahead and party on weekends and have cocaine is not the same as a fucking guy that wants to do that shit. When she goes ahead and does it, other people pay for it. When you go ahead and do it, you pay for it. Not only do you pay for it right then and there with your own cash and time, but then the next day when you feel like shit, your productivity is fucking done. And as a man, if your productivity is done, guess fucking what? Your ability to create is hindered. And once your ability to create is hindered, your attraction level goes down. Okay? You can't do the same shit as women. Sorry. Like, 100%. Men and women are different, bro. There's a double standard that doesn't benefit us. We must perform. They don't.
You have to judge people by their habits. I was arguing with somebody about the promiscuity of females and why it's a bad thing. And a guy was saying, well, just because a woman slept with a bunch of men doesn't mean she wouldn't be a good wife. I said, would you let a thief into your house? He goes, no. I said, why? He goes, well, because they steal. I was like, so you'll judge a thief based on his previous habits, but you won't judge the woman you're going to have children with based on her previous habits? Her habit is sucking. That's her habit. So keep that in mind when you want to fucking marry her. And don't be surprised when she does what she's always fucking done.
But what I also don't understand, especially from the feminists, is that if the goddamn oppressive male patriarchy is such a hellish structure bent on the oppression and domination of everyone in the world, why in the world are women encouraged to flock into it and occupy all the positions of power? That makes no sense to me at all. Is it supposed to be magically transformed in its oppressive nature merely because women happen to be doing exactly the same jobs that men were? Are the women magical in some sense and are going to decrease the degree to which the oppressiveness occurs? There's no evidence for that. You know that women who have male bosses are happier on average than women who have female bosses. The psychological data on that are quite clear. There's no evidence that women run more compassionate and or efficient organizations than men.